Good morning, people and pets. It's just your madman. I hope everybody's well and having a wonderful weekend. By the way, if you hear any noise in the background, my dog has got a sulcum because I won't feed him all his treats before he has his main food. He's had some treats, but he does really need to eat some food. And again, a big thank you to everybody that likes, subscribes, shares, whatever it takes that you do. Much appreciated, sincerely. So, today's video, or this morning's video, depending on what the day goes like. As always, flicking through YouTube, and I don't see the point, but sometimes the news channels, because they don't show the stuff that we need to be seen. Come across a few videos of a couple of marches, of protests, whatever demonstrations recently, and there's been talk for a long time in the UK of a mass terrorist attack. People are saying, you know, some observers are saying there is going to be a mass terrorist attack. It's either going to be a large event, it's going to be another Southport type massacre, and that's going to tip people over the edge. I'm starting to think, watching a few of these videos, it's actually cleverer than that. That will, don't get me wrong, a mass terrorist attack will be awful, and there probably will be, but I don't think that's what's going to tip us into what they're calling the civil war. I don't like to use the term lone wolf kind of thing, but I think if you look at a couple of videos on YouTube of a Liverpool march, where Fred the bodyguard gets assaulted, there was another one, I can't think where it was recently, and again, a group of peaceful people attacked a couple of British patriots, isolated. But the reaction is where the problem's going to, or not the problem, but the reaction is what's going to come next. And that is going to be the British people, the patriots of this great nation of ours, are going to say enough is enough. There is a line that's been drawn in the sand, and the sand is quickly being trodden down, and that line is disappearing. And my own personal belief, take nothing as factual, just opinion pieces that I'm stating, is that instead of a mass terrorist attack being the ignition, being the spark to a civil war, I think that terrorist attack will come whilst everybody else is preoccupied with individual actions, if you get what I mean. So there's going to be cases like Fred the bodyguard getting assaulted in, I think that was in Liverpool, where that's going to spark reaction from the patriots. So there's going to be literally face-to-face, hands-on civil war in that aspect. And then I believe that a mass terrorist attack will detract people's attention, and it'll all snowball, and it'll be like a snowball in a hell's chance of something serious not reacting back to it. So yeah, I think we should book the BBC, obviously, and GB News has turned, and even that Alex Phillips, who used to be really, really good, she seemed to be on a patriot side, but even she's turned into a soft lefty or liberal on some of her recent episodes, recent programmes that I've seen. So I think we need to be watching the YouTube channels, watching the people go to these protests, these marches, these demos, picking up the atmosphere that is actually being created by individual little incidents and isolated battles, isolated fights between a group of peaceful people, you know, the engineers and the doctors, and a group of, more like vape shop owners and Turkish kebab shops and hairdressers, barbers. And we need to follow that route, follow those things that are happening individually, because I personally believe that is where the spark will ignite the fire within the British patriots. And once that ignition is sparked into life inside the patriots, we will win. We will come back, and we will not have it. We won't pander to the government. The government are talking of lockdowns again because of meningitis, and then somewhere else they had an outbreak of measles. all coincidental. Also coincidental at the timing. Heading into summer, well, late spring and into the summer, they're shitting their pants. And they're going to do anything to ensure that we can't take you on. But like I said in my other video, we won't be caged. The animal's been awakened, the lion's been awakened in all of us. We won't be caged, we won't be kettled in, we won't be forced to take jibby jabs or wear a face mask or anything like that this time. The people won't have it. We won't have it. So to end, just keep your eyes open, your ears open to what's real, not what the mainstream are telling you. Because whenever the mainstream tell you something that appears serious, you have to question what they're not telling you. You have to question what they're hiding. Question everything that they tell you. And let's stand shoulder to shoulder and go toe to toe with the enemy. It's the only way them cowards know. That's why they all mob up. That's why they all wear their face masks and they attack silently and they attack sneakily, snidey. Let's stand shoulder to shoulder as brothers and sisters and look after our country for our next generations to come. And on that aspect, look after yourselves, look after your friends, your neighbours, your elderlies, your rellies, anybody around you, anybody in your house, anybody that you talk to, near or far. Just look after them. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Stay proud. Stay loud. Peace.